Well, it's our first harvest of the tomatoes in greenhouse number 4. We're here climbing through this jungle of tomato plants, trying to beat the heat because it's morning and it's still cool. But we're getting a lot of tomatoes. Not as many as we will next week, I expect, but this is the first time. It's a pretty steamy place. This is the greenhouse that we put the shade cloth on in the other video. So here we go, it's through the jungle. Well, here's the harvest for today. It's really fairly minute considering what we'll get in the future. Last year, for about 3 weeks in a row, out of this house, we got 750 pounds a week. That's a lot of tomatoes to pick and deal with, and we had really good results getting them sold at our market. And now there's some cucumbers in this house that Dugan's over there picking. It's gonna get hot today, so we are trying to get it all done before that. I went back through and picked a box of nice green tomatoes. I think sometimes it's a misconception that people just want to eat green tomatoes in the fall before frost comes, but at our market we have people coming by every week of the summer wanting green tomatoes to fry up. Sometimes the tomatoes that come out of the greenhouse first aren't the nicest. Sometimes we have some blossom end rot. Sometimes we have this kind of thing where it got into a tight spot in the crook of the branches and didn't grow right. You know, stuff like that. It's still a good tasting tomato, but it doesn't sell for a number 1. So we'll sort through all these tomatoes and put them out. We put them out in a short crate that has a clean towel laying down in the bottom of it, and get them ready to take to the market. Looks like some of the cucumbers we got to get in today. That's going to be a pretty heavy load on the wagon to drag back to our produce house, but here we go.
Go get the lawnmower and let it drag.
Go get the lawnmower and attach that to it. Yeah, that makes sense. Give you a quick look of an even more jungly place. This is the cherry tomato house. It's the greenhouse number 3, and we've got these cherry tomatoes here that have gone crazy, and they're just leaning over, and the children pick them, so I'm glad I don't have to. We've been picking from this crop of cherry tomatoes for several weeks. The little boys come out here and load up their boxes, and they're going to have a lot to pick for the market tomorrow. Hello, Timothy.
Hi.
Do you like picking cherry tomatoes?
Not much.
Why do you pick them?
For the money.
For the money. Money makes us do a lot of things, doesn't it? Here's a little glance at our produce house. This is where we store our stuff before we take it to the market. There's Jeremiah's elephant garlic that he's saving for seed to plant this fall, and so he can increase his crop and get more every year. And finally, for this video, I thought I'd introduce you to my okra patch. This is where I'll be spending quite a bit of my time for the summer. At least every other day I'll come out here and walk up and down the rows picking okra. And last year I picked approximately 2,000 pounds of okra, sold it at the market. And I don't know if I'll have that much this year, but I think I've got a good start on the possibility of it. So I've got 6 double rows. They're planted in black plastic mulch with 2 rows in each row of plastic. And then there are 6 of those across there. So it's a lot of okra picking. I have to wear a long sleeve shirt, gloves, make sure I have long pants on. No bare skin showing around here for me in the okra patch. We've kind of joked about how we could rig up torture by planting okra real close together and having people take off all their clothes and make them run through it. That sounds like torture to me. Thanks for watching. Hope you'll join us again. God bless.